Hey, Tim.
Hey, man. Oh, there you are. Hey, how you doing?
Oh, all right. I didn't know if anyone was going to show up.
Yeah, I'm yeah. Here too. Sorry, we made it.
No, that's okay. We'll give a minute or two for people in case anyone else comes on. How you guys doing?
Doing all right. Yourself?
Okay, I'm at my in-laws have vacated their beach home, so we're in at
Okay.
Jersey.
Oh, nice.
I'm outside in the driveway right now.
Sweet.
No one comes around or
Uh-huh. Be outside the driveway in a minute. How crowded are the beaches up that way?
well, we're like we're on an island, Long Beach Island, and so we're on the very southern part of the island. So the
Okay.
down here, the island is only a block long.
Uh-huh.
There's not a ton of people, and Jersey schools just ended last week, so
Uh-huh.
a lot of people were coming in yesterday, but we're clearing out tomorrow morning. So like where we
Yeah.
go, the
Last
beach
week?
is
They
been
last
empty.
until that long? Oh my god.
Yeah, it's been empty, so it's been great.
Awesome.
But yeah, let me are you guys, do you know what you're doing for your cardio? Are you gonna run?
Probably.
Yeah, I might do some double unders. I've been working on that
I
lately.
saw you've been working on them.
Yeah.
Um, and then I think that's the only thing that is up for grabs because you guys have dumbbells for the presses and the rows and stuff like
Yeah.
that. And you guys are pretty good in terms of how you're going to modify, I would think,
Uh-huh.
right?
Yeah.
So, all right, great. So we'll wait a few minutes. I got my little, I don't have a whiteboard, so I have a little cheat sheet here.
Nice.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know, we'll go at like, I don't know, 7:03, 7:04, we'll get started and
That's good.
we'll cruise right through it. It'll be just like we're working out at the gym.
Yeah, sounds good. We miss being there.
I know, I know. How have you guys been doing?
I mean, like I'm in the best shape of my life right now. Like I've been like I'm able to kind of like cutting out the commute, like run every day and work out. So like I usually go for like 3 to 6 mile run after like doing like our home workout. Like it's
Wow,
been
good job.
like hyper time here.
No, I've been noticing your numbers look great.
Yeah, they're getting better. I'm a little like the one thing that's bad is just like not having like access to like heavy weight. But like
Yes.
I honestly like I don't mind that much. Like keeping my like upper body weight to like sort of like lean but not heavy
Yeah.
is in my interest. So
Yep.
But
Yeah.
we are in the process of buying a house, so
Yeah.
Oh.
we'll be able to like install like a pull-up, bar and everything in the garage. So
Oh man, that is exciting.
it's gonna be an improvement. Yeah, we're renters right now, so we can't like modify things. But also the current garage we're in is like so short that Tim can't put his arms over his head with weights. But
Yep.
the new one is not as short. So
Right. I have that issue in my garage too.
you have a short garage, or what'd you say?
Well, it depends. If the doors are closed, I can go up because it has like a vaulted ceiling.
Yeah, that's
But I got to watch that I don't hit the garage door tracks and things like that.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So I just posted the warm up in there for you guys. I don't know if you had a chance to watch Beth's walkthrough video.
We did.
And my dog may make a appearance at some point in here. We'll see.
okay.
But so we're gonna do 7 rounds. Oh, someone else is coming in.
Nice.
Hey, Leicester.
Hey,
How
sorry
you
guys.
doing?
I'm doing fine. I'll be right with you.
Good. Great to see you.
Good to see you too.
Good, good. All right, good. This is my first like real. It was funny to see Beth right, Coach Eric. So I'm a little nervous, but we'll see. I'm glad it's you guys because I feel comfortable with you all. So I just posted in the chat, the warm up. We're going to do 7 rounds, 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. Whatever cardio you're going to do, if you're going to run or jump rope or jumping jacks, or if you have a machine, whatever you're going to do for the workout later on, that's what you're going to do. Then we're going to go into shoulder circles. We will do a bent over row overhead press, so you'll need a light kettlebell or dumbbell, whatever you're using. Then we're going to go into strict burpees. And so I'm going to go ahead and move guys right now. We're going to go into a strict burpee. And so that's just like a regular burpee. You're gonna go down, we're gonna hold plank, do a strict push-up, and come back up. If you are have trouble with the strict push-up, then you can put your knees down when you lower yourself and then come back up with your knees down and then hop up and finish the burpee. Then we're gonna do hang power snatches. Make sure that you deadlift it up first. So again, if you have a lighter weight, you're gonna just come up and deadlift it first. Let's see if I'm in the screen. And then we'll go ahead and hang through and come up. We're gonna do just right arms on that. And then we will go to a chest press with an overhead sit-up. And hopefully you guys, I think you guys can see me on the mat here. Great, thanks, Maya. So you're gonna just floor press it up and then sit up all the way with it. Come back down. We're gonna do also then the left arm hang power snatch. And I didn't do this, but the bent over row overhead press, what you're gonna do is do your regular bent over row, stand up with the weight, and then press it overhead. And then bend back down, do your row, press it up overhead, and come back down. So those are the 7 moves. It's 45 on, 15 off, so I'll cue you in between. My dog sees someone walking a dog, so he's barking at them, if you could hear that. And yeah, so just take a second to get whatever your warm-up weight is. I'm gonna set the clock and we're gonna get going. My rope. All right, everybody good? Great. 10 seconds. I got the volume on my clock turned all the way up, so hopefully you guys could hear it. Cardio, 3, 2, 1, go. Very good this morning. Right there. Ten seconds. Rest. All right. Next round, we're going into just shoulder circles, so you can do smaller shoulder circles. I'm going to go backwards, or larger ones, whatever feels good for you. Let's go. I might mix it up. Kind of like to point my hands up and get a little extra stretch in the bicep too. And then if you've been going small and you want to open them up a little bit, you can get a little bigger. This will help with the overhead snatches. 10 seconds. Rest. All right, now you're going to do that bent over row with the overhead press. So come up with it first. And then you're gonna do a regular bent over row. Hold it. Let's go. Go up with it. And then press overhead. Squeeze those shoulder blades as you're coming up. Tight core to protect your back. Peek your head through.
Halfway there. Ten seconds. Rest.
All right. Now we're going into that strict burpee. And again, if you need to modify when you kick back, lower, and then you can leave your knees down as you come up and then hop up.
Let's go.
Hold plank.
Halfway there. Ten seconds. Rest.
All right. Now we're going to be doing just the one arm hang snatch. Remember to deadlift the weight up first. If you have a little lighter weight that you could use before your working weight, that's good for the warm up.
Let's go.
And only right arm.
Halfway there. Ten seconds. Rest.
All right. Now we're going to get on the floor press with the overhead sit-up.
Let's go.
So press it up and then sit up. Try and get up nice and tall.
Halfway there. Ten seconds. Rest.
All right. And then last round, we're doing that left arm with the hang, and just always remember to deadlift it up first.
Last round.
Trying to keep that weight close as you come up. Lock the elbow all the way out and stand up all the way before you come back down.
Halfway there. Ten seconds. Well done.
All right. Good job. It's hot out here. So let me go ahead and take a second and post the next part in here. And so this is our strength portion. And we have a nice mix of 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off transition. It's going to be 12 minutes. And what we're going to do is first minute, some variation of a floor press. Second minute, some variation of a bent over row. And then third minute, some kind of cardio, and then repeat that 4 times through. I mean, not cardio, core piece. So the floor press, you guys know, I'm traveling, so I have 1 dumbbell and 1 kettlebell, which is gonna be a little awkward. But we'll be on our backs just like we were for the warm up with the sit up. If you have if you feel like that's not too challenging for you and you want to up it, you could put yourself in a bridge while you're doing it. So first time we hit the floor press, we're going to do both hands together. Second time we hit the floor press, we'll alternate arms 1 at a time. Third time we hit it, we're going to iso hold the left and just press right. And then fourth time we hit it, we'll do the opposite. The row, the bent over row, is going to follow the same procedure. Okay, so first time we'll be bent over rowing like this. Then we'll alternate 1 at a time. Then we'll hold 1 up and just roll 1 arm in the iso hold. And then the next time we'll hold 1 up and row the other one in the iso hold. The core pieces, we've done all of. The first one is a single knee return. And we'll see how this goes. This is the first time I'm doing it, but you're going to start in hollow with a weight. And if the weight is too hard, you could use like a towel or something too. But essentially, you're going to be in hollow hold, and you're going to sit up and bring the weight over the knees and return to hollow. Whoa. So I need a little lighter weight than what I'm doing right now. I'll probably drop it to like a 25 or a 20 just because the momentum of that weight starts carrying you over. The second time we do cardio or core, it's going to be forearm plank and tap touch. So you'll be in a regular forearm plank and you're just going to alternate tapping the weight in front of you from your forearms. And you want to make sure you're not wobbling too much with the hips, trying to keep the hips squared to the ground. The next one will be a Russian twist, single kettlebell Russian twist or dumbbell twist. So you guys know that one. And then the last one will be like the warm up, but it'll be a pullover to overhead sit up. So instead of pressing it, you're going to come to from a lat pullover and then sit up. So you'll be back and down. You will pull the weight up and then sit up. So think about, you know, if you were on the bar, kind of like that toe to bar, hollow rock there, how you would be pressing from your lats. Any questions about those moves? I'll kind of repeat them as we go because we have 20-second transitions. So
can you do the first one again?
Yeah, let
I
me
was trying to see the difference
the core,
between the
core workout, that first core piece.
Yes.
Yeah, hold on, let me lower my weight a second. So you're gonna be in hollow with the weight, or again, especially if you feel a little wonky, a towel is fine.
Okay.
You're gonna kind of be back in hollow, and you're gonna bring your knees in.
Okay.
Bring the weight over your knees. So yeah, I had 30s, and when I was bringing the weight over, the momentum was kicking me too far forward. So pick your weight wisely there. I'm going to be jostling it in between. All right, great. All right, let me set the clock. I'm going to take a sip of water. You guys get your equipment together. Towel off if you need to. Oh, we got our Murph shirts on. We're twinning today, Leicester. And we'll get going in like a minute. So this is 12 rounds. $40 of work. 20 seconds of rest. I will call out the moves in between rounds. We are starting with that floor press. Quick transition. All right, everybody's good? Got your equipment? Great. Let me set the clock. We're starting on the ground with both arms simultaneously on that floor press. So you're getting down, bringing them up to a straight press, and we are going in 10 seconds. You guys can just give me a thumbs up. You can hear the timer, right? Yeah, great. All right, here we go, 10 seconds. 2, 1, go. If you have lighter weight, you could add a tempo too. So 3 down, and then explode up, or 5 down.
Halfway there. Ten seconds. Rest.
All right. Now we're going to bent over row. And just like we were with the snatches, make sure you deadlift your weight up first before sending your butt back. And then getting into that position. This is both arms simultaneously.
Let's go.
You could hold them neutral grip and switch the grips too as we move if you like.
Halfway there. Ten seconds. Rest.
Stand up with it first. All right, now we're going into that knee in hollow. Try this kettlebell.
Let's go. Halfway there.
Hold that hollow when you go back.
10 seconds. Rest.
Woo! All right, second round of floor press. We're going to be alternating arms. Tough to talk and do this at the same time.
Let's go.
So while one up, the other arm is just resting.
Halfway there.
Squeeze it out at the top.
10 seconds. Rest.
All right. Now, same thing for the bent over row. You're gonna deadlift it up, bend over, and then like a piston, one arm at a time. Whew.
Let's go. Halfway there. Ten seconds. Rest.
Woo! All right. Now we're going into that low plank with the tap. So you're on your forearms, put your weight in front of you or your kettlebell in front of you, and you're just gonna alternate arms tapping.
Let's go.
Remember, try and keep your hips square as good as possible. Suck your belly button in. Tight quads, tight glutes.
Halfway there. Ten seconds. Rest.
All right. Back to the floor press. This time you're gonna iso hold your left arm in a press and only press on the right side. So left arm stays up the whole time.
Let's go. Halfway there. Ten seconds. Rest.
All right. Now the row is the same thing. You're gonna hold that left arm up in that iso position and only move with the right arm.
Let's go.
Whew.
Halfway there. Ten seconds. Rest.
Oh. That's heavy. And now we're moving to that Russian twist. So single dumbbell or kettlebell. You guys are doing great. 3, 2, 1.
Let's go.
Remember, make sure you turn your shoulders to look with you so you get that full twist.
Halfway there. Ten seconds. Rest.
All right. Last round of the 3. So this time with the press, that right arm is in the iso hold and you're just pressing left. And then same thing for the row.
Let's go. Halfway there. Ten seconds. Rest.
All right. Now we're moving to the row. Same thing. Arm, right arm is iso. Left arm is rowing.
Let's go. Halfway there. Ten seconds. Rest.
All right. And then our last core is that pull over to overhead sit up. So that's from the lats. You're keeping your arms straight until they're above your body.
Last round.
And then sitting up.
Halfway there. Ten seconds. Well done.
Woo! Good job, guys. Grab some water. Catch your breath. I know I'm breathing heavy. Towel off. Whew. And then let me go ahead and get the WOD posted in here. All right, you guys are killing it. Woo! All right. So the WOD is a 15-minute AMRAP of what we're going to do is 5 and 5 alternating dumbbell hang power snatches. The RX weights are 50 and 35. You're going to use whatever you have, obviously. You're going to do 5 right, 5 left. We're not alternating in between because it's too awkward to do with the hang. So 5 on the right arm, 5 on the left arm. Then you're going to do your cardio, which is 200-meter row ski, run, 0.4 bike, or a minute of jump rope or jumping jacks. I'm going to be jumping just so I could stay here in the camera, and I don't know what my 200-meter is here on vacation. And then 10 dumbbell facing burpees with the jump over. So you do your burpee, and then it doesn't count as one until that jump over. And then you're just going to keep rolling through as many rounds as possible as you can as you go. Just keep repeating. So obviously you want to pace yourself for 15 minutes. It's not a sprint. You want to make sure that you're using weight that's okay for you, you know, using a pace in your burpees that you can sustain so that you're not just crashing after 5 minutes. And
Eric, is it acceptable for us to do just do a burpee if there's not really any way that we could functionally jump over anything in our workout space?
do you think,
You know,
you don't think when you put it down in front of you, you could burpee backwards and come over it, or no?
I think we'll be all right. Like I was gonna go off the mat here. Just
In the back. Yeah, if not, Maya, don't worry about it. Yeah, just do a burpee for sure.
okay. We'll
That's
see.
totally fine. And I know for a while you weren't going overhead. Are you okay?
Oh yeah. No,
Okay.
that was like last year. So no. I'm
Great.
good.
All right. I'm outdated, so I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, so obviously, yeah, modify as you need to. Also modify your burpee if you need to, you know, into a plank or a step back or however you need to do that. I'm going to kind of do what Tim's doing there. And you might even turn, when you go down, Tim, you might turn it sideways so it's perpendicular to you. One of them, if you want. All right? Because this is only one dumbbell at a time. It's only a single dumbbell move.
yeah, good
And
call.
also, like,
All right. Yeah, so have your cardio ready. I'm going to get my jump rope ready. I'm going to take a minute just to get everything together, and then we're going to cruise. Jump rope, towel. Clock is an AMRAP. And then, yeah, do your best to keep track of your rounds and your reps so that you could post them in the Zen planner later on. And I think that's good. So it's your snatches first, cardio second, burpees last. And 5 and 5, minute of cardio or your run and 10 burpees over the bar. Everybody good? All right, great. Thank you guys. We got 10 seconds. Three, two, one. Make sure you deadlift it up.
You're doing good, guys. 6 minutes in.
Halfway there.
Five minutes. 3 minutes. "90 seconds.
One minute.
"20 seconds.
Well done.
All right, good job, guys. I totally lost track of my rounds. We got 7:54, just enough time for 5 minutes of mobility. Excuse me. We're going to do a minute on each stretch. Most of these you've seen before. The first one, I'm just going to show you real quickly. Others I could talk you through. And what you're going to do is kind of get into a child's pose. It's called handless prayer. So you're going to kind of get like into a child's pose, but instead of putting your hands out, you're going to go on your elbows and put your hands behind your neck. Head all the way down and really stretch into those triceps and lats. So we're going to start with that one for a minute. That looks good. 10 seconds, we're going to get going. And then I'll just talk you through the other ones because you've done most of them. All right, go ahead. Just, you should really feel this. Lean back into those elbows. Let them stretch out your triceps into your lats. And just breathe and sit back. Readjust as you need to. Breathe in for about 4 seconds, hold it for about 4, and then breathe out for an 8 count.
Halfway there.
This is good for helping out your front rack mobility.
10 seconds.
All right, come out of that. For the glutes, we're gonna go into our figure 4 stretch, about 30 seconds on each side. Go ahead and put your right ankle on your knee. Reach through, grab that hamstring, and push that leg out with your elbow. Pull that leg in, push it out with your elbow.
Halfway there.
Switch sides. Same thing, my left is not as mobile as my right, so I have to push a little harder. Breathe.
10 seconds.
All right, from here, you could just sit up, kick your legs forward, and we're just gonna do a forward fold to hit up the hamstrings. So sit up straight, reach up, bend from your hips. You can grab your toes if you can. If you have to start with a little bend in your knees, that's okay too, as long as you're feeling it. Same thing, breathe in, hold for a second, and breathe out. And as you breathe out, stretch deeper in.
Halfway there.
Also, I play around with how my toes are. They tend to flop, so I try and pull them up, and I feel that that gets my inner hamstring a little bit better. Feel that all the way into the back of your
10
glute.
seconds.
All right, come out of that. We're going to come to our feet now and get our calves. So just kick one leg out on the heel, toe up, bend down, and pull back on that calf. Keep that leg straight. This will also hit up your hamstring some. And think about making sure your hips are square and your feet are pointed forward.
Halfway there.
Shake it out and switch sides. Same thing, work on square hips, toes forward.
Ten seconds.
I am dripping sweat everywhere. All right, last one, we're gonna get our pecs and our shoulders. So stand up, reach behind you, lock your fingers out. If you can keep your palms together, go ahead. And then just straighten your arms and stretch out those pecs and shoulders. Try and send them really down and back. And breathe in deeply. You should feel it across your chest and definitely into your shoulders, down into your triceps. As much as possible, keep those palms together.
Halfway there.
You could also send them out a little bit if you want to lean forward and bend them out a little bit. That works too. I like to kind of stand at attention and really feel that stretch across my chest.
10 seconds. Well done.
All right, shake it out. You guys are done. It is 8 o'clock on the nose. We did it. Whew. So you guys.
Oh, that was hot.
Oh my God. That was hard. It's really hard to talk and do all that work.
Oh yeah, great job, man.
Great job.
Yeah.
I appreciate it, guys. I'm glad it was with you. Be safe this weekend. Enjoy yourselves. Enjoy the holiday, and hopefully I'll see you guys soon.
Yeah.
All
Hey,
right.
Eric, is there a class tomorrow?
I believe there are. I don't. You know what? I don't know what the weather looks like, but I'm sure I'll check real quickly while I'm here.
Okay, yeah, I
Sure
just
she has some scheduled, but I know that she's testing out an indoor
Yeah.
out today since we're allowed back indoors. Oh, my Zen planner. Oh, here it goes. I thought it was crashing for a second. So she has for tomorrow 6, 7,
Oh,
15,
okay.
and 8:30 set up. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So I would just, as usual, keep an eye on the weather. I haven't been watching the Maryland weather.
Yeah.
But yeah, keep an eye on the weather, and she'll, you know, if you sign up and something happens, she'll let you know.
Oh, yeah, that's my goal.
All right, y'all.
All right, bye, Eric.
Thanks a lot. I appreciate you guys.
Okay.
Have a great
one.
Happy 4th.
All right.